What are you doing? I don't want to play this game anymore. Well, you can stop if you like. But I did record the footage. Then why don't you just do the video? Because I don't want to. Then don't. But I recorded the video. I don't know if I should do that. Just fuck!
Hello ladies and gents, this is Totem Pole Joe, and we're continuing Final Fantasy II with the new game Soul of Rebirth. Okay, let's get on with it. Oh! Minwu! Oh! This actually takes place during the time of Minwu's death for the Ultima Tomb. And Minwu awoke in a place that looks exactly like the Jade Palace.
Oh boy! I wonder where he is! Fuck!
Minwu then hears something in the distance. He then runs into a certain person he mistook for Gordon. After a quick fight, Minwu finds out it's Gordon's brother, Scott. So beginning this new game, I quickly learned these characters suck! Continue on and you'll find Joseph faced with Borkin. So Minwu joins Joseph against Borkin. Ahead you'll spot a familiar worm. Ricardo appears and you join forces against this monster. Go on ahead and you'll find a town called McCannon? In the town you'll run into Sid. I'm actually glad to see him again. Go on ahead and you'll teleport to a familiar looking place. Then Minwu will blast the door again and receive backlash, but he won't die this time. Go on ahead and, you know what, I noticed these orbs the first time and didn't touch them, so I'll do it now. And it turns out they give you 4 power-ups of 4 elements. Wind for agility, earth for strength, fire for spirit, and water for intelligence. Then of course there's the Ultima Tomb in the middle. However, this time we must prove our strength. Oh god, this is gonna end bad. Yeah. So now time for some training bullshit. Wanna know how I trained? Just walk back and forth from the goddamn portal and just fight. Anyway, after a good long training, we beat the Ultima weapon and obtain the Ultima Tomb. Go on ahead and you'll be in a place that looks like Palamecia. Go to the 10th floor and go up ahead and find... the Emperor?
Welcome, holy warriors.
The Emperor!
But not the Emperor you have come to know. You must permit me to apologize for his indiscretions. Totem Pole and his companions did indeed defeat me. I died once at their hands. Then came the rift, the split between the light half and the dark.
A light half?
Yes, my dark half plummeted to hell, where he gained his fell power. There he became master of Pandemonium.
Then, this isn't Pandemonium?
Though they look alike, you now stand in Erebor, Palace of the Heaven. The passage you thought was Jade is in fact Brachia, realm of fallen angels. I found myself here and became Lord Aruba. You who lost your lives fighting the Empire. It was I who brought you here.
Why?
To beg your forgiveness, of course.
You want us to forgive you? And the others are obviously not accepting his apology.
I expected you to say as much. Forgive me and you shall have life eternal. You can live in this paradise for all time.
However, they are showing signs of temptation.
Now you must forgive me.
The 4 are then called from the living by their loved ones, being told that me and my companions are fighting the good fight.
Why do you hesitate? Do you not desire eternal life?
With their heads clear of temptation, they decline his apology. We chose to die, but we died so that others might live.
If you will not have eternal life, I will give you eternal suffering.
Then begins the final fight with the Emperor. We have destroyed not 1, but 2 Emperors. We fought through heaven and hell. We fought the lights and the dark. We truly beaten Final Fantasy II.
Fools, you've changed nothing. Your bloody legacy of war and violence will not end here.
Unbelievable! Defeated by insects like you, not once, but twice! Who are you?
With both emperors defeated, we've already seen the ending, but the four lay the fate of the future on us. And so ends Final Fantasy II. The end. Flashback to the title.
This game fucking sucks. My gosh, everything about it was so stupid. You can be praising it. You could be saying it's one of the best things ever. And you know what? You know what I say to that? You're right. But my experience playing this game was terrible. I hate everything about it. I don't like this game at all. Oh my gosh, there were so many problems with this game. Where do I begin? Oh wait, that's right. The beginning. You get a fourth character, you name him, just to lose him in the very beginning and then get him back at the very end, where throughout the entire game, you don't care what happened to him. And the leveling up mechanics was shit. I mean, fucking really? Certain events on the battlefield and equipment you're wearing affect how you level up? Really? I have to get punched in the face to get higher health, and in order to get higher strength I need a sword, but if I want to equip 2 swords and not have a shield, I won't have good evasion. And with the fourth member, oh my gosh, no matter what, they're always weaker than you. Other than Minwu to begin with, but all he did was healing and had some magic. Honestly, I didn't really care what he did. And then next you know he leaves, I don't care what happens to him after that. Why giving me so much fourth members that end up dying? They don't have character development. I don't care about them. This game is awful. It's terrible. I'm not playing it again, ever again. But that doesn't mean there isn't some things I like. Of course the music was alright, and it was colorful. What I can say is that there are 4 things I like about this game. 4 characters. 2 of them are NPCs, and the other 2 are just reoccurring partners. One of the characters who is not as big in the game is actually Cid with the airship. But the only reason I like Cid is because at this point in time, there are so many Final Fantasy games and everybody knows Cid has something to do with airships. So to me, seeing Cid with an airship, or being the head of an airship, the captain, so to speak, it was nice. It's like putting on new shoes that fit perfectly, putting on gloves that fit just right, putting on a coat that just hugs you right. The fuck am I doing? As for the other NPC character, it's Paul. The reason is because you save him, he saves you, and then you get information from him constantly. So you see him a lot as a reoccurring character or a character of importance in the game. So yeah, he actually stuck to mind, and I liked Paul. He has a nice attitude. As for the 2 characters that join your team, they end up being Gordon and Layla. I know I joke around about Gordon being kind of a deadweight, and believe me, he started out as one. He started out as a coward, and as you partner up with him a lot, you notice that he becomes a prince, a man. He mans up, he becomes brave. Character development. I related to this guy. He was weak and scared, and now he's grown. And as the game progressed, I grown too. Grown to hate it, but you know, that's a thing. As for the other member, it's definitely Layla. She's spontaneous. She attacks you. She ambushes you in the middle of the sea. Joins your team after she ambushes you. And then not to mention, she led the charge to taking back Castle Finn. I mean, what's not to like about her? She's one of the most amazing companions that I've ever gotten, and she's like the only character that I even like in the game. But in the end, the question is this game worth playing? Yes. Yeah, it is. It is. It's actually worth playing. I know I talk shit about this game, but the one thing that I have to say about it is that it's got ideas that's going for it. Ideas that are used in current Final Fantasy games. Good guys who leave and become evil, only to become good again. Important characters to the story who are dying. Reoccurring and leaving partners. All of this stuff has been used in recent Final Fantasy games. But all I can say is that if you're going to play this game, play it in a bundle. If you're going to play the game, get it with something, or like another game. Like, don't play it on its own. To me, it's not worth it. It's worth it if you got a bundle. For example, the Game Boy Advance version that I played with this, it came with Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2, which to me makes it playable. Not worth playing, but it's playable. It's there. You get 2 games in one. May as well fucking play it. So that's it. I'm done. I'm done with Final Fantasy II. I think I need a break from Final Fantasy. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break from Final Fantasy and see where this goes. See you guys in the next video. A package just came in for me. We're playing it.